In getting the hourly rate, first, I will divide the daily rate of the employee into 378.50 divided by 8 hours. And then I will compute the regular hours and the absent hours of the employee to get the total hours rendered. To get the regular overtime pay, I will times overtime hours into the daily rate times 125% to get the overtime pay. And now to get the overtime pay, I will times overtime hours into the daily rate times 169% so we can get the rest day overtime pay. To get our gross pay, we will get the hourly rate times the regular total hours rendered plus the 270 of meal allowance plus the overtime pay regular plus rest day overtime pay so we can get the gross pay. To get the SSS, there is a certain table for that. Once you see your gross pay, you know how much your SSS is. To get the pag-ibig, you will multiply the gross pay into 0.0275 and then divide it into 2. Now, to get the net pay, what we're going to do is, first, add our gross pay and then minus our shuttle deduction minus our SSS, PhilHealth, pag-ibig, and then tax so we can get the net pay. Now, we will move to white collar. To get our daily rate, we will times the monthly rate to 12 divided by 313 days to get our daily rate. And now we will compute our total hours rendered. We will minus 96 hours into the absent hour to get our total hours. And now to find our regular overtime pay, we need to find our hourly rate so we can multiply it into 5 and then times 120%. In finding rest day overtime pay, we need to find our hourly rate and multiply it into 6 and multiply it into 169%. To find our gross pay, we will find our hourly rate and then times it into total hours rendered and then plus it into meal allowance plus our regular overtime pay plus our rest day overtime pay so we can get the gross pay. In getting SSS, there is a certain table. Once you find your gross pay, you can find how much your SSS is. And now to find our PhilHealth, we will times our gross pay into 0.0275 and then divide it into 2. Since pag-ibig is already given, we can get the total premiums. We will add the SSS, PhilHealth, and pag-ibig to get our total premiums. To get our tax base, we will get the gross pay minus our total premiums to get our tax base. In getting the compensation level, there is a certain board for it. Also, in that certain board, you consider the tax rate. To get our tax, we will minus the tax base into compensation level times tax rate plus additional exemption. And to get the net pay, first, we will get our gross pay and then minus our total premiums minus our shuttle deduction and last minus our tax to get our net pay.